Simon from eStore.com today. I've got a digital multimedia jukebox from DXtreme today. This is a DX380. It's a PVR TV tuner multimedia player that you can play YouTube movies online. You can also play media players such as high def 1080p MKV files, which is certainly my flavour of the month. But what I'm going to do is I'm going to open it up. I'll show you around the back, and I'll show you a useful feature that most media players don't have. Okay, so here we have the box contents for the DXtreme DX380. So this is the DXtreme unit here. This is the user manual. This is the remote control that comes with it. You also get a component cable, USB cable, so that you connect it straight up to your PC to copy across files, as well as a component cable. Now I'll show you a closer look at the actual unit. So it's got a piano black sort of look on the front. On the side, you know, it follows on that theme. Now on the back, these are the important components. So we've got the antenna in and out, so you can actually pass through, which is pretty common for most PVR players. You've got your power output, AV in. Now that's a very interesting feature. That's what most other media players don't have. So you can actually connect your pay TV, you can connect even your PlayStation, and actually record directly to the hard drive with that feature. Very good one. Also, there's the AV out, so you can actually output with composite, you can output with component, and what we're using today will be the HDMI port. It's got optical out and coaxial out for other digital output for audio. And finally, it's got a LAN port, so you can connect it directly through there. Now this is also the fan. Most of these devices have these little fans which can get a bit noisy and a bit of a pain, to be honest, but it's just the nature of the beast with these things. You've also got your USB. That's actually where you connect your USB, so you connect up to your computer. And then you've got your USB host, so you can connect up your external hard drives, or even an SD card or MMC card. Alright, so now I've connected up to our Sony Bravia TV. I've connected up through HDMI. I thought what I'll do is I'll give you a view of the menuing system and see how it performs. One of the common faults with a lot of these media players is that they're slow, they're clunky, they're a bit average. So what I wanted to do is I wanted to just show you how this actually works and how quick it is. So as you can adjust your settings, these are, first of all, you've got digital TV, so you can actually, when you've got your antenna hooked in, you can watch your TV through there. We've also got the AV in. As I said, that's really useful if you're on Foxtel or PlayStation and those type of things. That most of these media players you can't actually capture through an AV in, so it's very useful, albeit just composite. So it is analog. Browse the USB hard drive or network or other sort of forms. You've got internet channels for radio, and then you've also got P2P share, which is useful for those out there that know what that is, peer-to-peer. Media library, so within the media library we can just jump in there. Now you can actually look at music, photo and movies and actually search. So in the case of music, I could actually filter by genre, which is a useful feature. Again, a lot of these media players don't have that kind of filtering system. They seem to be coming out more and more nowadays, but useful out of something of this sort of value. Timer record, file copy, and then your setup. Setup is usually a big one, so what I'll do is I'll go through that so you can all see what's in there. So you've got your TV settings, you can set your TV regions, organise all your channels and how they all work and get the right names into that. Audio, common thing, every one of these media players that you'll look at, the HDMI output or the SPDIF output, it's always on LPCM dual channel or some form, and most people need to just flick that straight across the pass-through, and we often will have customers who will say, can't get audio. And it's just a common thing. I don't know why they do it. It just seems a bit silly to me. Off to video, aspect ratio, brightness, hue, saturation, all the typical. Recording quality, so you can actually adjust your quality of your record. So you can go full HD, you can go slightly less to actually get more out of your space. On the network, you can set up your network, so wired, wireless, NAS. You can also enable it as a NAS, and of course BitTorrent. System, these are pretty typical, your menu language, your text encoding. This is where you actually update your firmware, and then you can change a few other things like system fonts and parental control. And on miscellaneous, these are just other little things. So in terms of, say, your transitions of your photos, so you can make them seem a bit smoother or a little bit fade in, fade out, you can change all those type of things there as well. So let me jump back and I'll show you how quick it is to actually access a USB hard drive. So what I'll do is just jump in. Now again, at the top you can filter across, you can just show music, photos or movies. Now I want a little movie, but I'm going to show all. So just jump into the USB. I've got my Seagate free agent GoFlex hard drive already connected. Just jump in. Now I've got the file that I'm looking to play today is actually on the Seagate folder. So I'll jump in there. It's a Top Gear video, but you can already see, you can get the little previews of other images that are in the certain folder. So in the case of the Seagate folder, it's actually got some pictures of the Seagate GoFlex range. So I'll just jump down to this Top Gear episode and let's see how quickly it boots up. Oh, there you go, I was watching it before, so it gives you the option to resume playback if you wish. So as you can see, it's already started and it's already playing. But what I'll do is I will choose to resume it, and then boom, straight away, it's all across, which is really, really useful. So often you don't want to miss where you last were. So all right, jump back out. Again, really impressed actually with how quick this is to move between the menus. A lot of them are clunky. The response rate on a remote is a bit average. And for one of these, I call them value-based units, not a typical brand. It's not a WD TV. It's not a Seagate Theatre media player. This one, it's not bad. Very good value, and look for the price. It's very good. Alright, I've come to the end of our video demonstration today from eStore.com.au. This was the DXtreme. Now, just wanted to give you what my viewpoints on it compared to what's in the market. Look, for a pricing of less than 150 bucks, I think it's a pretty incredible deal. So, one thing I did fail to mention is that with the when it's at that $150 price point, it doesn't include a hard drive. However, you can install a 3.5-inch hard drive. You can just purchase any from any SATA hard drive, just install it into the base. Very easy, it's only like a couple of screws to do. So once that's going, it'll ask you to format and then off you go. So, but no, look, really, really good unit. For a diverse multimedia player, I'd actually recommend it.